Oh, yes. My name is Maxwell Okumo. Oh, no. There was no compensation in any form. This is what I feel I should help people with. People facing the same thing should take the same track that I took to get my case approved. There is no compensation for this. It's to help those that actually need help, that there is help somewhere. Well, I came in here through Asalo, then I was in removal proceedings since 2013. I have met and filed my case with 3 different lawyers. With my legit married, I'm legally married, and I live with my wife. Those lawyers came messy up my work. The first case that I filed was in 2015. Then I attended the interview with my wife and family, and the immigration officer asked my lawyer to bring a letter of exemption. Give us a month to bring a letter of exemption. The lawyer wrote to the immigration that I wasn't in removal proceeding. I came in through the process. I was actually in removal proceeding, and immigration wrote us back that this is not the letter they are looking for. Then the lawyer insisted and argued that I wasn't in proceeding. To me, I know I was in proceeding. So before we could fight over that, they denied my case, and it was really tough. That messed up the whole case, and I hired other attorneys that would try to walk me through until I actually met David, who narrowed down the situation for me, and with his expertise, he was able to tell me this is the step to. Then I took the step, I did to his advice, and actually today my case is approved. It wasn't an easy journey, but I kept following his advice, keep walking along his track. But I thank God today my case is approved and everything works fine. A bona fide accession letter is just a single letter in a piece of paper stating that I'm actually married, that I did not marry just to stay in the country, to make sure that my marriage was legit. When we attended the interview, the immigration officer said it and described it and showed us an example. And the lawyer was happy that this is the easier case. But I was surprised when he began to argue that I did not fall into the category. But David knows it better, and he was able to do the right thing. Well, some people that he has heard before, I have a friend called Eleman, who see how critical my case is and tell me you have a solution somewhere. Then I went to meet David. He actually did not disappoint. So David actually helped me file my case with the immigration judge, then file with ICE, and not just filing, he continued to follow up the case with the ICE. Then the case was dismissed after some time, then now left for the immigration to approve the case, and he began to follow up with immigration until the case was approved. David is accessible either remotely or in physical or in person whenever you want to see him. There was no issue working with the office in any way. It's available to listen to you whenever you want to listen to him. There was no extra money involved apart from the legal fee that he charged me from day one. The process actually take like 3 years. From the day one, there was no extra income that he charged, irrespective of the net of the case. Our proposed time was to be waiting 2 years, but it actually stayed more than that, but there was no extra legal fee for anything. Yeah, the unusual thing that happened was like, the case was taking forever to be scheduled for interview after they got it dismissed. And eventually, when they scheduled my interview, I live in Austin. They scheduled my interview in Houston. And when we get to the Houston, they said it was in another jurisdiction that they can't approve in Houston. They would have to take it to my jurisdiction. So they took it over to Austin, and they said within 3 months we will hear from them. But within another almost a year, but David continued to work on it until they were able to schedule us, and the case was approved. Oh, yes. I have received my green card. I have everything today, and everything is approved. There is no way I could have handled my case myself. I wouldn't have nowhere to fight to, and who to fight to, who to contact without an experienced lawyer. Like I said, you are the fourth lawyer that handled the case before the case was approved. Most lawyers don't even know. Even when Donald Trump was during the administration of Donald Trump, when the judges cannot cancel the administrative cases, you still tell me, yes, this is what we can do. We did it when nobody did not have a solution, but David has a solution on how to go about this case. One of the main goals of the green card is my wife is a person that likes to travel. All this year we've been together. We can only travel within America. The other places she and I would like to visit and we couldn't visit. But now that I have a green card, we'll be able to travel without fear of deportation with my family, visiting people that we will love to visit. I know my wife, this is what my wife is wanted to do for a very long time. That is one of the things that I would personally like to do. Well, my advice to people who are facing the same critical case is get an experienced lawyer. It's hard to say that you want to do this by yourself. Get an experienced lawyer like David who will see and be able to advise you legally and tell you the way to go about your case. If you get an experienced lawyer, I tell you, you have a solution for your immigration case.
At David Nguyen's law office, we are here to help you. We bring families together through immigration. And on the other hand, we help you find solutions. All your legal needs in the hands of people who care, who are there for you. We'll take care of your loved ones at the law office of David